They found a frozen plain in the Arctic. What was inside left everyone stunned. The Arctic is a land of mystery, an expanse of ice and snow where nature reigns supreme. For centuries, it has hidden secrets beneath its frozen surface, some lost to time, others waiting to be discovered. This is the story of one such discovery, a frozen plain buried deep in the Arctic wilderness, holding a secret that left the world in shock. One morning, as they navigated the frozen wastelands, Laura's radar picked up an unusual metallic object buried beneath layers of ice. It was too structured to be a natural formation. Curiosity piqued, the team decided to investigate. What they found was nothing short of extraordinary, an old aircraft, seemingly from the mid-20th century, frozen solid in an icy tomb. Unraveling the mystery. As the team carefully excavated the plane, they noted its remarkable condition. The insignia on the tail bore markings that seemed unfamiliar. Dr. Langford, an expert in aviation history, was puzzled. The design was reminiscent of World War II-era aircraft, yet there were no recorded crashes in this region that matched this description. As they chipped away at the ice covering the cockpit, they prepared themselves for what they might find inside. When the glass was finally cleared, the sight that met them sent chills down their spines. The pilot, still strapped into his seat, was perfectly preserved. His uniform, frozen in time, bore no identifiable markings. His hands clutched the controls as if he had braced for impact. But what was truly eerie was the expression on his face, a look of sheer horror, as if he had seen something unimaginable in his final moments. A strange cargo. Inside the cargo hold, the team found several sealed crates, each marked with symbols that none of them recognized. Upon opening the first crate, they discovered something that defied explanation: files and documents in a language that seemed ancient yet eerily modern. There were maps of locations that did not exist on current geographical charts, blueprints for technology far more advanced than anything from the 1940s, and a small metallic device that emitted a faint hum. One of the most shocking discoveries was a notebook filled with complex equations and diagrams. Dr. Carter, though a scientist, could barely comprehend what he was looking at. It seemed to be a fusion of advanced physics and engineering principles, some theories that had not even been proposed in modern times. The unsettling truth. As the team continued to analyze their findings, an unsettling pattern emerged. The plane was from an unrecorded mission, seemingly carrying classified information that was never meant to be found. The pilot's uniform had insignias that did not match any known country, and the technological artifacts suggested a level of scientific knowledge decades ahead of its time. What was this plane doing in the Arctic? Who sent it, and why was it never documented? Then Laura stumbled upon a final, chilling clue: a radio log that had been carefully wrapped in waterproof material. When they played back the recorded distress signal, the message was filled with static, but one phrase repeated over and over in an urgent, terrified voice: "They found us. We were never meant to return." The hidden predators. As they continued their investigation, something else caught their attention: large, unusual paw prints surrounding the excavation site. At first, they assumed it was an Arctic wolf, but Sam, being a survivalist, knew better. These prints were too large, too distinct. Then came the roar. Echoing through the ice-covered valley, the sound sent a shiver down their spines. They turned to see massive creatures emerging from the snow. Lions. But not just any lions. Their fur was white, their eyes an eerie, glowing blue. These were no ordinary animals. They were something else entirely. Something ancient. Dr. Carter gasped. Could it be that these creatures had survived for centuries, hidden in the Arctic, adapted to the extreme cold? The team realized that they had awakened something that had been dormant for ages. These lions were not just predators, they were guardians. Were they protecting something? Or had they been the reason for the doomed plane's final, desperate distress call? Government involvement and a race against time. Word of the discovery spread quickly, and soon government agencies became involved. Before the team could fully analyze the materials, an unidentified group of officials arrived via helicopter, ordering them to cease all operations. The discovery, they claimed, was a matter of national security, and the plane was immediately confiscated. Dr. Carter and his team were sworn to secrecy, but they knew they had stumbled upon something beyond human comprehension. Was this evidence of an advanced civilization lost to time? Or proof of secret experiments conducted in the shadows of history? Though the world would never officially know the full truth, the discovery of the frozen plane, and the mysterious white lions, would remain one of the most haunting and mysterious finds in Arctic history. The conspiracy deepens. In the days following their discovery, the team found themselves under constant surveillance. Unmarked vehicles appeared near their research facility, and their communications were monitored. Dr. Carter received an anonymous message warning him to stop asking questions. But he couldn't let it go. Determined to uncover the truth, he secretly met with an old colleague, Dr. Evelyn Monroe, a historian specializing in classified military projects. She was hesitant at first but eventually revealed something shocking. There were whispers of a secret operation conducted in the Arctic during World War II, an expedition that vanished without a trace. Evelyn showed Carter a declassified report from the 1960s, hinting at the discovery of advanced technology buried in the ice. The government had been covering up something for decades. Was the frozen plane connected to this secret? And what was the connection to the Arctic lions? The final revelation. As the team pieced together the puzzle, one final breakthrough changed everything. Laura, through a contact in satellite imaging, obtained classified aerial footage of the Arctic taken decades ago. The images showed strange structures buried under the ice, structures that did not match any known human civilization. If the plane was on a mission to retrieve something from these ruins, it meant one thing. Someone had found something in the Arctic long before this expedition. And they had gone to great lengths to keep it secret. Fearing for their safety, the team made one final decision: to disappear. If they couldn't reveal the truth now, they would wait for the right moment. Somewhere in the Arctic, buried beneath the ice, lay secrets that could change the course of history. And the world was not ready to know. Moral of the story. The past holds secrets that often challenge our understanding of the world. Sometimes truths are buried for a reason, and uncovering them may lead to more questions than answers. But curiosity is an unyielding force, pushing humanity to explore, learn, and seek the unknown, no matter the consequences.